Now, Way 31 Storm Tracker meteorologist Carson Meredith with 31 Triple Dollar.
Well, Carson, we are in the middle of this 31 alert day.
Yes.
And during these times, we do have to take it easy while we're outside.
We do. You know, we mentioned last half hour we got to take care of our pets, but we got to be smart ourselves as well. We'll just remind you of some of those steps you need to keep in mind, not just today, but also for Friday and Saturday as well. Number one, above all else, stay hydrated. Drink plenty of water. Avoid the soda and avoid the adult beverages too. As far as the clothing is concerned, you want to keep it loose and lightweight and light color too. Try to avoid those darker shirts and shorts over the next few days. And if at all possible, just limit any strenuous activity outside. If you got to get outside, just make sure you take breaks in the shade or the AC. And we mentioned take care of those pets, bring them inside if you can. But always, always, always check the back seat of your car too. Skycam Network does show a nice sunny picture on this Thursday morning. It is mild. We got temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s. Our forecast high here in Huntsville is 98 degrees. But if you're in northwest Alabama, I would not be surprised if our actual temperatures made a run for 100 degrees later this afternoon. But the caveat with this heat today is we could have a few storms that may help to ease that heat just a little bit. That is not a guarantee. I still want you to take it easy outside, but we'll be watching radar later on today for perhaps a few stronger storms. I'll show you where those storms are now in a moment, but let's talk about that feels like forecast. Around 5 o'clock this evening, it's still going to feel like 101 along I-65, and it could still feel as hot as 105 in northwest Alabama. Remember, heat advisories are in effect for the Huntsville Metro, but an excessive heat warning is in effect for the Shoals. Northwest Alabama is where we could see that feels like temperature as high as 112 today. We will all have high temperatures in the lower triple digits tomorrow, with these feels like temperatures getting as high as 112 to 115. Friday is going to be the worst of this heat wave, but unfortunately, we'll keep this dangerous heat around through the first part of your weekend before we start to cool things down just a smidge by Sunday. So we mentioned that chance for strong storms later on today here at home. It'll be these storms we're actually watching in Indiana right now. Now, the million-dollar question with these storms is which way will they go? If they go due south on I-65, will these storms later on this morning, that will increase our chance not only for those storms to help cool us down, but also for the chance of a couple strong storms. Threats to watch, typical summertime threats. Gusty winds, 50 to 60 miles per hour, some heavy rain, as well as some smaller hail. We're not expecting those big, larger hailstones today, but a few hailstones can't be ruled out. It'll all thanks to this cluster of storms. It'll be around Nashville by noon. The question is also, how will these storms evolve? Will they weaken as they get here, or will we just have a few pop-up storms? Bottom line, we'll keep an eye to the skies for a few storms this afternoon, some of which could be strong. And while it's not a guarantee, it could help cool us down a little bit, even though it may pack a punch with some gusty winds and heavy rain. Storm chances are higher this weekend, but it stays extremely hot for Saturday like we talked about. A little bit cooler by Sunday with slightly higher storm chances for the second half of the weekend. And as you look at the 10-day forecast, we've got a lot of rain to talk about next week. Now, we still have some details to iron out as far as which days next week will have the most rain, but we'll keep a very close eye on 4th of July Tuesday. I'm not ready to say a washout yet. Fingers crossed we won't have to say that, but we'll keep a close eye on 4th of July Tuesday. Could be a little wet.
Oh, goodness. My fingers and toes are crossed on this one.
Yeah, I think we all are feeling that way.
I just need it clear at the end.
Yeah, you bet.
All right. Thank you, Carson.